just small things.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I don't know where we settle.
Yeah, right. Yeah, 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 you're right. What, yeah.
An eviction with a counterclaim for $88.
Yeah, yeah. All right, what do you have, Mr. Bates?
My client Jennifer Stewart has property at 401 West Mechanic Street, rented to Heather Cox.
Okay.
We're asking for an eviction if you want her to tell you.
That's fine. Raise your right hand. Do you, yeah, both, are you Heather?
Yeah.
Okay. Do each of you affirm and obtain the penalties of perjury? Testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
All right, proceed.
Okay, Jennifer, Heather Cox, she's to your right, is that correct?
That's correct.
And she's renting property from you?
Yep, she's been with me since like 2017.
Okay.
What's the address?
401 West Mechanic.
In the last 5 months, if things gone down.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, tell the court, she's behind in rent?
She is. August will be 5 months, but it's more concerning that she started a fire on the front porch. The neighbors are all complaining to me. They haven't had she hasn't had power for months. I think she said since like April, and they left a live animal inside, a cat. The guy that cut the grass called me, and I had to send somebody to cut the grass because I got the nice little letter from Troy Merrick saying that the grass hadn't been cut.
Was she supposed to cut the grass?
Yes,
So prior to this, everything was, I won't say fine, but was acceptable.
it was acceptable.
Okay.
But now it's just everything is multiplied. Now
So-
there's been a fire on the front porch. She left for the weekend, or
She's getting electricity from someone else, did you say?
she has the power. One of the neighbors sent me a picture. She has a power cord running from her house out the bedroom window to the neighbor's house.
Okay.
It's not obviously it's the back rent and all this, but your fearing is the safety of the house.
And
We've
whatever,
already had a fire.
right. And one of her animals may still be in there.
Okay. And you believe she's still in the house,
Correct.
and you're asking if she be evicted. It's assumed it's possible.
Yes.
Is this the month Tennessee, Mr. Bates?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Heather, do you have any questions of Jennifer?
No, I mean, I am behind rent.
What happened? How'd you get behind? Okay, let's back up. How'd you get behind in the rent?
My wife and I have lived here for the last 8-9 years.
Mhm.
And I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 4 years. My wife was a worker, and my wife just walked out.
Okay.
She left me.
So you went from some income to no income?
No, well, yeah.
All right. Okay.
So
Is the electricity off?
Yes, it's been off since April.
Okay. All right. That alone is not, I don't need to go into fire details. So, that might be a criminal matter too. So I don't want to try to avoid clouding that up. So,
My neighbor let me use her electricity.
well, I understand, but if you haven't paid rent, right? You haven't paid rent, have you?
Since I've been behind since April, but I've been paying since my wife left up until then. Yes. So,
Gotcha. But you didn't pay May rent.
no, I do. But
You didn't pay June rent. You didn't pay July rent. Is that accurate?
yes, sir.
And you did not pay August rent.
Yes.
Okay. Then that alone, it's a month-to-month Tennessee. You got to be out. Okay. All right. So this was filed on the July 24th.
Sounds right.
All right. You and all your stuff be gone by August 30th. You understand? You and all your stuff out. You have an animal there? You got a critter living with you? All right. Take care of it.
I've been.
I'm just telling you, make sure you take care of it. Okay?
Yeah, but just understand, like, I've been living in the house. I got to pay for the rent, so of course I should be allowed to have an animal in.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying make sure you take care of it.
Just because she sent somebody onto my property when I wasn't home, why wouldn't I have my cat there? I live there.
I'm just saying, man. All right. So you want a back rent damage hearing, Mr. Bates? We do. Okay.
October 26th.
October 26th. Did you fill out an appearance form for me? Did you? Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Make sure you update your address. You understand, Heather? Did you fill out one of these?
No, but I would.
Yeah. Fill one out before you leave today. Okay.
I don't
October.
know.
Well, do you have an email at least you check on a regular basis?
I don't. I mean, I will check it.
All right. Put that on October 26th, you said, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Thank you.
What happens if you're not out on Thursday?
Then you request a writ of assistance. And I will most likely sign it.
Good. Which one's for her?
Okay. Hey, Heather, here you go. Okay. There's your reminder. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Good luck. Hope things go better for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. That's great. All right, Jacqueline. Okay. $73 DO2, 2503 SC 90, Reed Real Estate LLC, the third versus Daniel Riddle and Haley Riddle. Jacqueline Tweedy appears on behalf of Reed Real Estate.
They're not here. They had copy service by sheriff, but they did not have
Personal.
service by sheriff. I guess I would
Let
have
a ball.
another tool to show.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll grant that.
Personally served. Then I just had one regular pro supplement outside.
And you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll close out then SC 12 2501 SC 12 show meeting in the hall. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Whoever. Yep. Come on. Yep. Yep. All right, 73 DO2 2505 EV112. You are Mr.
Jolly.
Jolly, right?
Correct.
Okay. And Lance not here.
I
You have personal service.
thought we did.
Let's take a look. I'm not seeing any service.
That's
No, I'm not either. I'm not seeing any kind of service. So, all right, swing and a miss on that. So you're welcome to file another one if you can get good service on it. So,
Okay.
okay.
thank you.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Okay. You said Thackeray?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Come on up. This an eviction?
Yes.
You have your appearance form? Thank you. What's the first name? Katrina?
Katrina.
Thackeray? Okay, perfect. All right, you have an agreement, is that correct?
Yes.
What's the agreement?
Yes, she agreed to date of possession 2 weeks.
All right, so you're going to be out in 2 weeks, is that what I'm hearing? Okay. So you understand how this works. I take it that you're admitting all their allegations that you're behind, but you are voluntarily agreeing to leave, correct? Okay. If you're out, no problem. If you're not out, she's going to file notice with me the next day and say, hey, you're not out, and I'll do an order. Then there'll be an eviction order, and somebody will look at it and go, oh, she got evicted. We don't want to lease to her. So trying to avoid you having an eviction order. Okay. Well, it's not you're causing problems. It's not going to affect me, but it'll affect your credit and your ability to get an apartment. Okay. All right. This is for your benefit. All right. Do you want a back rate and damage hearing then? No. Okay. So make sure you're out, clean it up. Give them the keys wherever you've agreed to that. Make sure everything's locked up tight when you leave. Okay. All right. So I'll do it. Okay. All right. Free to go. Thank you.
I have an agreement on Mark Harrison versus Chambers.
Samantha, right? Yeah. Sorry. $73 DO2 2607 EV170. You have your appearance form for me? Thank you. All right. Do we have an agreement on this too?
Yeah, she's going to pay and stay or vacate by the 31st.
Is that your agreement?
Yes.
Okay. You understand you don't have to do that, but if this is what you want to do, I'm happy to go along with it. Is that what you
Right.
want to do? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, same as I said before, if you're not out by the 30th and you haven't caught up, you got to be out, right?
Caught up today before I even leave.
Okay. I'm just telling you, stuff can happen. Okay. And then if you're not out and they say, hey, she hasn't paid, we want her out, then I'll probably do an eviction order very shortly thereafter. Okay? All right. Well, hope things go better. Obviously, looks like you had a little bit of an injury
I
there.
had surgery a week ago, so I can't write. I can't do much of anything right at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't go back to work until the 17th.
Okay. All right. Well, hope things go better for you, Samantha.
Thank you.
All right. Very good.
And we will need a damage.
You want a damage hearing just as a backup?
Yeah.
October 26th. Okay. All right. So this is kind of a backup hearing. Okay. It's a backup.
If you pay, we'll file a dismissal. We'll get canceled.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's just a backup. It's a backstop. Okay. You got one more?
Yeah, they're not here. It's 1986, Hendricks Point versus Freeman.
Hendricks Point versus Greenman.
Are you sure you want?
I got a question. So granted student living, that's you. That's you, granted student living.
The other.
Right. No.
We're Hendricks Point.
Oh, I thought that was the other guy. All right. Oh, okay. Do you represent them though too?
Yes, granted student living, yeah.
What's up with the banana on the car out there? There's a granite, it says granite. It's got a banana on the car. Well, I'm kind of curious. I want to know what's. All right, but I'm just like, why is there a banana? I don't get it. Why is there a banana on the car? And it's like on both sides. So, you know what I mean? Like it's yeah, it's in the parking lot. Yeah, when I walked in, I'm like, it said granite and it had a banana. I'm like,
You ever
all right. Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. All right. So which one is this?
Hendricks Point versus Springfield.
It should be on the damage.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Got it. All right. 73 DO2 2604 EV 86. We have good service. So I did an order for eviction previously. So yeah. All right. Raise your right hand. You affirm the plaintiff is a perjury testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yeah. State your name for the record.
Please scatter.
And I have already a charge off sheet, I guess, showing 1836. Do you have a newer one?
I do.
Okay.
But they're requesting $6,401.94 plus court costs. There are receipts and photos.
Okay.
And then these are
Okay.
all in.
Because again, I'm not the lawyer, but some stuff just jumps out at me. $100 to walk a TV out the door. Is that in your lease anywhere? That seems kind of excessive.
Any party furniture is $100. Then trash bag $35 per bag.
I think the sheet was under.
He found it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you'll have a duty to mitigate your damages too. I don't know. That does seem very mitigation to me. I'm about ready to move a kid into a attorney house tomorrow, and I don't get $100 to carry stuff in and out. Now I get it that, you know, there's a cost. You have to have people there and all that, but I'll decide, I guess.
Okay.
Says replaced carpet. How old was that carpet? Do you know?
So
Brand new. Okay. All right. I'll give you that. Yeah. So they only lived in this place 9 months? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Man, there's something in the air that just. Let's think about that earlier. Look I'll tell you later. Let me do that. I mean, I can pretty much, it probably will be self-explanatory, but I'm gonna put these up just in case I've got some questions so you can answer them for me. Maybe. Okay. I mean, this is like the front door. What am I, is there anything?
You have to take pictures of everything. I don't think there's any.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought you're just documenting stuff. All right. So, yeah, living room, closet. I mean, nothing remarkable there.
Just a normal picture.
That's a TV in the stand.
You have TV.
TV work.
Don't know, to be honest,
All
because
right.
what they get left behind we throw away.
Okay. Some throw pillows, a crown of some sort. All right. I take it this is the stains in the carpet.
Yeah.
This is a black and white.
Yeah, when we scanned them, some of them came in black
Okay.
and white.
And this is the stain up through here. That's what we're looking at.
Here's the color.
Okay. I gotcha. All right. I'll substitute that.
Okay.
There you go. I'll give you the black and white. So this is the couch, and does that AC, does it stay or
It's ours.
that's yours? Okay. No, that's all right. Yeah. What is this?
It's the child safety lock.
Is that
That's
something they installed?
Yeah.
So it looks like it glued to that or somehow and it popped off and it pulled the paint off. Is that what we're
And I
looking?
don't think we even charged her for that.
Okay. This pantry shelf, I don't know. I mean, they had to put something too heavy or your wall anchors, okay, aren't right.
I didn't charge for a lot of things because
Okay.
they were
Okay.
dumb.
All right. Very good. That's the oven.
It just says clean oven.
Yeah. It's not terrible, but it's not. All right. That's pretty disgusting. I'll give you that. All these drip pans, you guys actually clean them? You just go buy new ones?
Do you clean them? We try to clean them over buying new ones.
I don't think they're that expensive to buy
They're
new, are they?
cheaper.
Yes.
But work prefers us to clean first.
Okay.
Can't clean first.
Okay. Dishwasher, was that?
That was the wand that goes on the top.
Is it broke or is it?
They broke it off where it can't be put back on.
Okay. They left coffee and the coffee maker. Looks like it's got coffee in it. Knives.
Yeah, it does.
Microwave does not go with the apartment, I take
It
it?
does.
Does not. Is that the company's, the apartment washer and dryer? Does those go with you? Those are yours, okay. And so that piece I showed earlier was found laying in the corner?
I was taking pictures and then
Okay.
maintenance went and picked it up and
All right.
by the
What am I looking at here? The door split? Okay.
I think we charged for that door, and then there was one.
The bedroom door right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Those first bedrooms do not stay open. What's that? The blinds don't stay
Yeah,
open
they
or
won't go up. That's the highest they'll go up.
not a big fan of these cheap plastic blinds, to be perfectly honest, but they're not here and I'm not their lawyer. So, but just for future reference, those are now 9 months is a pretty short lifespan. I'll give you that too, but okay. This is Allie. This is your affidavit, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to award 6,000 plus court costs. Again, I just having a hard time paying somebody $100 to walk some of that stuff out, and $35 a bag, and those bags aren't even all full. At some point, I think you got to have some reason there. The rest of it, I don't have a problem with. Okay. 6,000 plus court costs.
One more for this property, but we need a final dismissal, but I still saw it out there.
Okay.
It's
You recite the cause number again.
2108 ED 200.
Okay. And you were asking for it to be dismissed?
Yeah.
Okay, what court is it dismissed?
Thank you very much.
Very good, thank you.
That's to seal the, press up just indicate.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay, very good. Give me more
Yeah, I
exhibit
did.
stickers.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
Okay.
I had,
Yeah,
yeah, 2 and 3, because originally I thought that they just had the one.
Scholar, I think, it's go bananas.
all right, well, thank you, all right. It was, yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, did you see it out there?
Did it?
Oh, did you? Did you saw the banana on the car? Did you know what that meant? I was just trying to think, it doesn't make sense. I don't know how you get from granite to bananas, so. Here, give me one more, at least one more. Sorry, I'll be with you in just a minute. I'm still trying to. Actually, give me 2 more.
There's 3 and there's 4.
All right.
Yeah, we find out.
I don't think so. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So you may tear this one up.
Yeah.
That's the proposed. Yeah, that's all right. No, I like ours. It's fine. Okay. Who do you have, counsel? What are we set for today?
We're set on an eviction.
Eviction. Okay. And you've been here before, counsel, but give me your name again, please.
Jasmine Barron.
Okay. Thank you. All right. 73 DO2 2605 EV113. Are you Brianna? Is that Brenna? Do you have your appearance form for me, Brenna? Thank you. All right. We need to have a hearing.
The opportunity to speak in the hall, and Brenna's informed us that she's already vacated the property. So we're
Okay.
just requesting that Dan is.
Have you given the keys yet?
Well, I left them at the property. There was somebody else living at the property when I left.
I left last year and then
Who's living there now? Or who was living it last year when you left?
my ex.
What's your ex's name?
Alex.
Burbarg? Burbarg. All right. Okay. Are you guys going to ask to amend this to include Alex? You can give him service, or what are you trying to do? Or is Alex paying, or?
This wasn't a part of the lease agreement that was signed. We weren't, at least I didn't know that he was an occupant of.
He was previously, but the current lease from last year, I'm the only.
She's indicated to me that she's vacated and he is also vacated. So at this point, we're just.
Okay. He's, how do you know he's out?
He had messaged me, months ago saying that he was gonna leave my car there, because he left my car, and he was gonna leave the property. That's all.
And you've not been in the property? Or is everybody out? Okay. What's your name? Cerna? Okay. All right. So you're out, everybody's out, so I don't need to do a possession order. Okay. You just want a back rent damage hearing?
That's right.
Okay. All right. October, well, we don't have to go out that long because everybody's out, so. September 21st is fine.
Your Honor, we still request an October date. We just received a forwarding address. For
Okay. All right. We'll go October 26th then. Okay.
Will that be at 1:30?
Yeah. All my small claims are 1-3. All right. Well, you may want to talk to a lawyer, ma'am, about, if somebody else lived there for a long period of time after you did, talk to a lawyer about what their responsibility could be for damages or anything like that. So, okay. All right. We'll see you then. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Hey, you guys, Andy, you ready?
Lady, got a hearing.
Okay.
But I didn't have a third party.
Okay. Are
I
you?
think he was just finishing up all his.
Yeah, I can do mine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shelby High versus.
Shelby High versus.
Sorry, guys. I'll be with you in a minute. Get rid of the words. You have your appearance forms for me, please. Thank you. It's set for a damage hearing, is that correct?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. I have Santiago Delgado and Bonita.
Yeah.
All right, Delgado. Okay, very good. Appear pro se. Shelby High Apartments. Appears by Eric Glasgow. All right, everybody known to witness, raise your right hand. Do each of you affirm under pain and penalties of perjury, testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say I do. All right, very good. Proceed.
Can you please state your name for the court?
Tia
And what's your role with Shelby High Apartments?
property.
And are you familiar with the building for Department 204?
Yeah.
And the condition of the apartment after the last tenant vacated?
Yes.
Were they evicted because of unpaid rent?
Yes.
Okay, that was the simplest one.
Yes.
How much is currently due on the unpaid rent?
On the unpaid rent. We have about. Unpaid rent in 2006-1967.
Is that what's reflected right here on the
Yes.
sheet? Okay, is this a running ledger of the rent? So,
Yes.
okay, Your Honor, I was in there just.
All right. Do you have an objection to me considering this document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Juanita, what's your objection?
I object that that rent total is not true.
Okay, I will hear your side of it, but that's not a legal objection. That goes to the weight, not the admissibility. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Santiago, do you have a legal objection as to why I should not consider this?
The only objection I have is I was never even on the lease, nor I signed any agreements whatsoever.
Okay, well, I'll consider that during your part of the case. Okay. All right, so we'll show it admitted over objection.
Can you identify
Is it
what
one?
these pictures are for me?
Those pictures are prior to.
The apartment 204 and what it looked like?
Mhm.
Your Honor, we would ask that you admit these as exhibit B to establish a baseline of what
Two.
it's going to look like. And it's
Exhibit 2. All right, any objection to me considering these photos?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the nature of your objection? Hey, I'll give you, you don't tell her, let her make an objection, I'll let you make an objection, okay? What's your objection?
I never seen photos.
Okay, all right. Do you have an objection?
Yes.
What's your objection?
We actually have photos of the condition of the apartment, slip when we first moved in, as well as the damage that was already.
Do you have those with you today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I will consider those when, so showed admitted over objection. All right, give me a minute, let me look at them here. Who took these photos? You did, and is it your habit? Why did you take these photos in
We
particular?
always take pictures.
Okay.
When apartments are done and ready to be rented, we take pictures, pre-pictures on every unit,
Okay.
so that we can show.
It's the habit of your company to cause those pictures to be taken. Okay. And this is their unit? Obviously, these are in black and white, printed in black and white at least. Okay. So admitted over objection. Okay.
Did you have the ability to review and kind of look at the apartment after they vacated?
Yes.
What was the condition of the apartment that you saw?
It was terrible. There was damage to toilets. There was hair weeds that were flushed down the commode. There were trash and everything that was shoved down in the garbage disposal with seasoning bottles and everything shoved in on top of it. There was raw meat that was laying on top of cabinets behind the stove with seasoning on it. Yes.
Were there any issues with electrical outlets?
No, there was then at that time at move out.
Okay, what did you observe with the electrical outlets once they moved in? You just tell me, right?
The ground wires were disconnected from the outlets.
And were there damages to doors and things like that?
Yes, there was half a door hanging in the bathroom.
Okay. What about issues with the dishwasher? Were there any issues with the dishwasher?
Yes, there were bags of rice, uncooked rice that were poured in the bottom of the dishwasher.
Can you take a look at these and identify if you took these photos?
Yes.
Okay.
You can set your stuff down if you want. You don't have to keep holding it. Yeah.
What are these photos of?
These are the damage to the bathroom door, the hair weave in the toilet.
Did you take these photos?
Mhm.
Yes.
These are inspection. The inspection prior to that.
What do you mean the inspection prior to that?
The inspection that we did prior to all the damage being done in the apartment.
So you actually reviewed the apartment prior to the vacating?
On April the 23rd, we did unit inspections on everybody's apartment. And we went through, and Nathan was actually present then at that time, and the other owner, Bill Rest.
So you filed this action April 22nd. The next day you went and inspected the apartment?
No, they were emergency. We were given emergency eviction, possession on May the 13th.
I know, but I'm saying you filed this. My stuff says this was filed April 22nd, 11:31 a.m. And then the next day you went, and you're telling me you inspect the apartment on the 23rd, correct? April 23rd. April, right. Yeah, no, I'm with my glasses on
We do
here.
it twice a month,
That's something you normally do anyway?
every month.
Okay. All right, but this was filed April 22nd, so that was just happened to be coincidental.
Yes.
It had nothing to do with the filing.
Right,
Okay, fair
And
enough.
that's every apartment? not
every
just this?
apartment, not just this.
So what does the inspection consist of? You just knock on the door and walk in,
We
do a
go
look,
in,
look through?
we give them 48 hours notice.
Okay,
That we will be doing inspections, and at that time, we were doing spraying as well, included in with that, along with checking for the mice, rodents, anything like that. And
does the lease provide for this?
So provide for inspections,
Yes.
48 hours notice?
yes,
What, can you tell me what paragraph? I got it. 9C, lessor shall have the right to enter the unit during all reasonable hours to make inspections, repairs as deemed necessary for the safety, comfort, or preservation of. Okay, I got it. C. Okay, 9C. Okay.
All right. So we would submit these, Your Honor, as Exhibit 3 to show the damage that was in the apartment after they moved out.
Well, some of those are before they moved out. Some of those
But
were.
some of these are
Some of
before,
them, yes.
so
Can you identify which
Those
ones?
were the prior.
those are priors. Okay,
Those were during the inspection.
the prior. Okay,
That was after move out, wasn't it?
okay.
Yes.
So
You'll tell me
let's
what we-
submit at different exhibits.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
while they're still there and after they've moved
That's what
out.
I'm getting to. So this is after they've moved out.
Yes.
What is this on the floor?
That's just the wood
It's
grain
red.
floor. The red is probably during and after. Was it
That's just, yeah, it's just the
The red here.
paint? Mhm.
I think that's just part of the paper.
Part of the paper. So that's these are after. This is part here. These were before. This one's after.
Yeah, that one's after. That was the
What
food.
is this a photo of?
That was items that was left behind in the closet.
Okay.
This is the food damage and everything that was on top of the cabinets.
Okay.
That was all the food and everything that was left in the unit. Grease dumped in the bottom of the oven.
Okay.
This was food on top of the shelves and everything that was left in the shelves and the cabinets.
What is this?
That is just a lid to above the
Above the
stove.
stove?
Yeah.
I guess I was in this
This one is where I was talking about food being shoved down in the garbage disposal with a seasoning bottle. That's all that shoved in there. So this was all the kitchen area.
Up here.
This is the dishwasher, all the rice in the bottom of the dishwasher.
Okay. What's this?
Looks like that was just a cabinet full of the plastic
Grocery sacks.
grocery sacks that was there. This was all food. It was above cabinets.
Let's do this.
and raw meat.
I'm just trying to separate.
I know.
Yeah.
Separate them now, and I don't need her to describe because I'm going to look at them and let her describe them. So here's Exhibit 3. I want Exhibit 3 to be everything that was while they were living there. So you guys figure that part out. No, put it on there. If that's what it is, that's what I want. Put Exhibit 3 on there.
During
Yep, those are the ones.
While they're living there.
Before they got eviction.
Prior.
Before they got eviction.
prior.
Well, take the priors out of there. Take the priors out. I want while they're living there. This is Exhibit 3.
That's,
Yeah,
these are
that
prior,
and that.
after.
So these are all the ones from when you did your inspection, Nathan?
These
Those
are
those are
prior.
before. So these are the ones from doing the inspection. Yes.
This one. After that wasn't.
I was doing inspection.
Yeah.
Okay, so label those as 3. Okay, now I want 4 to be everything that was after they moved out.
Yeah.
Okay, so label that.
Verify that all of these are what you saw after they had moved.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so that's 4. Now you said prior. Does that mean Exhibit 2 are photos of before moving? Do you have other photos you wish to add to those?
Let me see what we have there.
Sure.
I think there was. All these were good.
So you're. This is basically that, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I've reviewed 2. So let's talk about 3. Do you have any objection to me considering Exhibit 3?
Nope, that's it, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put these up here and then you can tell me so what I'm looking at. Okay. There we go. All right. So is there any significance to this right here?
That is the walkway from the living room to the
Right.
bedroom.
Looks pretty good to me. Anything I should be aware of in that photo?
I think these were
Right.
the
That
normal
was the
inspection. I don't.
Right. I understand, but I'm asking if you're offering them, so I'm trying to figure out,
Yes,
is there anything of significance I need to know about the upper right-hand corner?
that's just, it was prior.
Okay. No, this is during.
Yeah, during,
Prior.
prior to the move out.
Well, when I say prior, that we're going to use the vernacular. Prior means before they moved in. During's while they're living there. After is after they moved
Okay.
out. Okay.
During.
Before, during, and after. Okay. This is lower left-hand corner. I see a shelf with some items on it. Any significance?
It's just during.
Okay. I see a baby stroller in this one with somebody.
That's me.
Okay. And no significance there. Pretty normal. Okay. So page 2, upper left-hand corner, any significance of what I see in the photo there?
This during.
Okay. Upper right-hand corner, any significance to the photo there?
During.
Okay. Lower right-hand corner, any significance to the photo there?
During.
Okay.
It's the
And
door, the damaged door that was to the bathroom.
so, yeah, that door's just sitting there, right?
Mhm.
What's it? It's in front of some kind of a railing. What's that railing
It's a
to?
banister railing in front of, behind a window. There's all that there is all.
This is all
glass.
window?
Yes.
Does it open?
No.
No? Okay. It's just to keep somebody from crashing through the glass because this is high up. This is an old
On the
school
second
building,
floor, yeah.
right? Okay. Same thing. That's the lower half of a door,
Yes.
and that's not. So we have a door off a hinge, which is a whole door, and we have
the door.
and we have a door off of a hinge, which is a half a door.
Yes.
All right. Did that bring it?
Front and back part is what that is. Yeah. That's one door complete.
Separated.
Oh, so this door split
Yes.
Yeah.
in half. So
the
this
other
this is
half of
gotcha.
the other part is hanging in the back.
So this is a hollow door and it's split in half. Did you ask someone at the time of the inspection, what's up with the door? I'm sorry?
They weren't.
They weren't.
They weren't there. Okay. Now, any objection to me considering exhibit number 4? You can look at them real quick if you want. Yeah.
Steve is.
Okay, page 2, because of, it's not very clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
And
Continue.
yes, I object to all of these.
Okay, what's the nature of your objection?
I just didn't because I have my pictures.
Okay, I think that goes to the weight, not the admissibility of it.
Yes.
Santiago, do you have any objection to me considering those photos?
No, but I would like to know, I don't know if that's in the admissibility or whatever, but I would like to know that that door was completely damaged.
No, he said we still.
Yeah, I'll give you your chance. I'll give you a chance to refute that. Okay, so let's do this. Where'd my top page go? I'm going to label the back of them. 1, 2, 3. Seven, 8. Well, okay. So I've labeled the back of them 1 through 12, pages 1 through 12. So upper left-hand side, what's the significance of that photo? What am I looking at?
That's the tub area.
Okay, and is there a problem?
We had to dig stuff out of it. It was clogged, plastic, hair, everything else. Was
Okay.
going.
Upper right-hand side of page 1, this is a half door.
That's the other half.
in the front side, half of that door. Sink, lower left-hand corner of page 1, significance of that
I
photograph.
think we had to dig out, all kinds of poop and stuff that was, yeah, human feces that was down
In the sink?
in the drain pipes.
Hang on. I'll need one to testify, guys, okay? So if you need to test, if you have better knowledge, I'll let you testify. Okay, all right. So the sink had poop in the sink. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, the pipes did, yes. And toothbrush shoved down in it. This was broken, bent over.
So we have photos of that. All right, so this will be
This was
photo
everything
number,
that came
hold on.
Out of the sink.
All right, so I've got number 5 is a bathroom sink. Okay, here I need a 6.
Another picture of the bathroom sink, Your Honor, with the stuff that was pulled out of it.
And what is, this is number 6. What is this?
That is the bathroom sink.
I know that,
Everything that was
but what
pulled out
is
of it.
this?
Cardboard,
Okay,
wrapper, paper, of some type.
okay.
Here
And human
is-
feces.
all right.
Here is the below the sink, Your Honor.
Yes.
With the damage that was done. Below the bathroom.
All right, so this will be 7. 7 is 3 pages.
The toilet to be-
Hold on. You're getting ahead of me, okay? 7-1, 7-2, 7-3. So 7-1 is a toothbrush. I see that there. All right. And I've got some kind of string coming off of that. And that's just the junk on the toothbrush. And then this is a pipe under sink, the P-trap there or whatever. Okay. All right. I'm still trying to get through the rest of these, so, but are we still going to do the bathroom?
The stuff that got, yeah, this was the stuff that was removed from the tub.
From the tub.
Okay, all right, so I need an 8. All right, 8 consists of 2 pages. 8-1-8-2. All right, so 8-1, what am I looking at here? This is the stuff that came out of the tub. And what are these? What is this? That's,
Plastic and hair.
well, hair is kind of normal, but the plastic's not. Can you tell what the plastic's from?
No.
Same. And what made you start looking around in the drains for this stuff? Was it?
Well, for the simple fact that the plunger on the bathroom sink was bent completely over.
Okay.
Like
Did
it had been.
Did it drain? It did not drain. Okay. Did the sink, the bathtub drain?
It did, but it was very slow.
Okay. And the sink did not drain at all. Okay. All right. We have more individual bathroom photos.
About the toilet. Have you got to the hair?
Well, I'm getting ready to get to the hairy toilet.
This
So,
is just the clogged toilet. That goes with the clogged toilet.
all right. So we are now lower right. We are looking at a toilet. And what's this in the toilet?
Hair weave.
Hair weave. Okay. Basically like kind of like a wig kind of material. I'm not familiar with hair weave. So as you can see, so, all right.
It looks a little bit like this, Your Honor.
All right. So this will be 9 is the bottom of the toilet. Let's do it this way. So this is the flange for the floor, and this is some of the hair and stuff that's there. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so somebody had to scoop this stuff out of the toilet, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then after that got scooped, this is what somebody took apart. Who did the toilet work there? You have a plumber do that?
That was our plumber.
Okay. And so that is exhibit 9. And then this hair weave, I'll write 10 on there for now. This obviously is just sitting out. Was
That's
this,
it underneath the bathroom sink.
that was underneath the bathroom sink? Okay. All right. Okay, now we are on page 2 of exhibit 4. Upper left-hand side, what am I looking at here?
It is raw hamburger behind the stove on the electrical plug with seasoning all over the top of it.
Okay. And what am I looking at? Upper right-hand
It
corner.
is behind the refrigerator. We pulled the refrigerator out as well, just to make sure there was nothing in behind.
So there's really nothing there. Okay. All right. This is page 3, upper left-hand side. Looks like some scratches.
Those are gouges where a knife was taken to the closet in the bedroom.
Okay. And lower right-hand side is significance of 3. What is that? I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, that would help.
That is the back of the stove where there was raw hamburger that was shoved in between it.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at it wrong.
And
Okay.
that part back on the top one was where it was up against the wall.
So is this a plug or something?
So that's raw meat
That's raw meat.
that goes in with the center of the bottom picture where you'll see where.
Oh, right
it's on the
here.
back of the stove.
So,
Yeah.
so this would be flanked on either side by these pieces of raw meat there.
Yes. We pulled it away from the
Was it
wall.
rotten, I take it? Okay. All right, I'm looking at page 4, upper right-hand side, or let me orient, I'll put an arrow pointing up. Okay, so left-hand side, this is like on top of a cabinet, is that correct?
Yes. Cabinet
So-
in the kitchen.
So I've got a metal box, significance of that.
And that was just what was left.
All right, what's this on the right?
That is raw food.
Okay,
Looked like salsa.
yeah, it looks like I see corn and stuff right there. Did it look like it, how old was it? I mean, I know you're not an expert in old food on top of a
I can
cabinet,
tell you
but
when it was actually done because we caught her on video on the date that items were being carried out to dispose of, so it wasn't in the apartment. It was
okay.
on May 9th.
Is that video something I'm gonna watch? Is that something you have
I
for me to
have
watch?
pictures still
Okay.
shot to the.
Okay. All right. Exhibit number 5. Again, I'm gonna draw an arrow just to orient. Upper left-hand side, what am I looking at?
Big hunk of raw hamburger. It was on top of the cabinet.
Upper right-hand side, can you help me orient? What am I looking at here? Oh, it's a door.
That's the door.
Okay. Lower right-hand side is trash.
Yes.
Lower left-hand side is part of the door.
Yes.
Draw an arrow to orient on page 6. Upper left-hand side is what? Hamburger and buns?
Hamburger and bread.
Okay. Upper right-hand side is a cabinet.
That is grease or something that was poured in the bottom of the cabinet.
Okay, so this cabinet is looking at it down like this. Okay, so lower right-hand side, what am I looking at here?
More bread on top of cabinets.
Lower right-hand, but that's a foot.
We couldn't see the image on it.
Oh, I'm sorry, thank you.
Yep.
This is a foot. What am I
That
looking at
is
here?
the bottom, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, so somebody pulled the oven drawer out, okay.
Yes.
And the lower left is bread on, food on top of the cabinets. Okay. Arrow to orient, upper left-hand side, hallway with the stroller. Upper right-hand side, what am I looking
I
at
think
here?
we've already seen these.
Okay,
Or in other ones.
well, this would have
was
been an
stuff that was just
inspection.
left in the closet.
Stuff in closet, okay, so 7 is stuff in closet. 8, let's orient, arrow up. Food on top, and this is lower left is a, yep, sorry, yeah, I'm on my settings, no, don't want that. Okay. This is stove and just junk left behind on the
Yes.
stove, gotcha. That was 8. 9. And going up. 9 is refrigerator, obviously. This is a
That's the
oven.
oil in the bottom of the stove.
So there's little speckles of stuff is
Yeah, it
oil.
was full of oil.
Okay. A cooking oil. Okay. And 8 is obviously a cabinet with articles left behind. 8, what I said, lower right-hand side would be articles left in that. That's was number 9. On to number 10, cabinets with stuff in it.
Yes, that's just the items that are left behind.
Got it. 11.
That's the place at the bottom of the dishwasher.
So it was dry or it was wet? It had already expanded?
No, it was dry.
Okay, so you had to clean that out.
Yes.
And then we've got paper, or not paper, we've got bags left behind as well, correct? 12, I'm sorry, that was 11. 12 is,
That's the seasoning bottle of seasoning that was shoved down in the garbage disposal with all the food.
so the actual bottle was in there too?
Canister, yeah.
Okay,
Plastic canister was
Okay.
shoved down.
and had it been turned on like it had been ground up?
No.
No, okay. So you had to, you
We
still had
had
to,
to replace it.
the garbage disposal. All right, so what I'm looking at here, this round thing is the bottom of the food can, of the seasoning canister. Okay, and then dishes in the sink and everything else. Okay, all right. That completes exhibit number 4. All right, you have other exhibits.
Can you identify what this is?
This is the actual damage sheet on everything that had to be taken care of, cleaned, removed, replaced.
Okay, what was the total amount of repair costs?
The total repair cost was $6,385.
When you guys were cleaning the apartment, did you have any odor? Did you notice any odors or anything that were on the wall of the apartment?
Yes, there looked like somebody had sprayed urine on the walls that just ran down.
So that was a comment on here. So, and then we mentioned earlier electrical. I noticed that's a line item on here. What were the electrical issues?
The 2 plugs had ground wires removed from them.
How'd you figure that out? I mean, nobody takes the covers off and looks at the plugs when you
Well,
move
there
out.
was that cover. Half the cover was there, so we checked it to see
Okay,
why
But-
it was only half.
but I mean, to be fair, it could have been that way when they moved in, right? Because nobody checks that stuff, right?
Did you have the opportunity for your electrician to address any concerns raised in the apartment while they lived there?
Not as far as electrical while they were there.
Okay, so the electrical was never inspected.
Correct.
All right, I mean,
Yep.
I understand what you're saying, but I think I'm just telling you that's
Yep.
a bit of a stretch for me to find unless they admit they messed with the ground for them to do that. Okay. All right, so repairs is $68.85, unpaid rent 26, and then $1,000 for the apartment being down, couldn't rent because of repairs and damage, took you some time.
Yeah.
How much time did it take before it was ready to rent, from the time they left to the time it was ready to rent?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other evidence?
And then, Your Honor, we do have $1,000 for attorney's fees that in the eviction in this part that are provided
Okay.
under section 6.
Okay. Very good. You have an affidavit for that?
I can submit that, Your Honor, so bring it back to the office.
There's 11. That's what we were.
Oh, what?
Because we had.
Oh, that's right. It was page
Because of the
11. Yeah, that's
yeah.
right. I only had page 12. Yeah. Okay. There's 11. All right. Any other evidence?
No.
Okay. All right.
Maybe we could,
Shed
These
shits.
are the items that need to be replaced. That was the garbage disposal, the dishwasher, the toilet had to be replaced, and then the door.
And those are included in your damage estimate.
Yeah.
This is just follows.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll show that as 13. 12. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show these to everybody so everybody can see what I'm looking at. So this is the new garbage disposal that you bought?
Yeah.
No? Yeah, well, the garbage disposal, sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah,
just,
all right. So this is after they moved out, after repairs. So this is the new door
Yes,
and this is the toilet.
yes.
And you replaced the toilet too? All right, that was 13. 12. 12. I got it. All right, anything else?
We had, they had left some stuff in the bedroom, so we have pictures of items just left in the bedroom.
Okay. This is exhibit
13.
13. Okay. Uh, 6. Okay, 6 pages. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, anything else? Or- No. Okay. Do you have any questions? I'm one at a time. Quinita, thank you. Quinita, do you have any questions of this witness?
No.
Okay. Santiago, do you have any questions of this witness?
I have a question.
You do?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Quinita, what do you want to tell me?
Yes, Your Honor. I have pictures of how I left on.
Can't look at them on your phone,
Oh,
ma'am. Okay.
okay.
They have to be printed because I have to put them to evidence. That's why I have to mark all this. It gets scanned into, and I can't scan your phone into evidence.
Totally different.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Can't
I
do
will upload them, once I leave, Your Honor. And I also had a video proving me, if you was.
You just tell me why.
Okay, the reason why she evicted me, she said because me and my husband had got into an argument.
Mhm.
I called the police to tell him to remove him so he can go. The police came and they removed him. I'm protected by on the lease, the WBAW, whatever it's called.
Mhm.
She came up there and handed me a paper and said, you have to sign this. If he comes back, then with the 72 hours, you're evicted. I talked with my father friend who's a lawyer. He said, no, you do not have to sign it. That's your rights. You are protected under what the lease said.
Do you have that code site for that act? I'm aware of it, but I just don't have that off top. Do you know the code site for it? Okay. Yeah, that's all right.
For the lease?
No, for the victim protection act.
The lease, I have that with me. I just have what she wanted me to sign. But it's on the lease.
Hold on, Santiago. I'll give you a chance, I promise. But right now I'm trying to find the code site for that act that we need to citing.
So go.
24 CFR 5.2003.
24 CFR
5.2003.
Okay, so I will take a look at this, and you're telling me that the reason, in your opinion, why you got evicted was because of this.
Yes,
correct?
and another reason.
Okay, what's the other
The
reason?
reason, since Miss French moved, came in the building, she had come and tried to cuss me out and did whatever. I have the emails that I emailed Miss Phillips, how disrespectful that was. When they were both under the influence, Miss Phillips didn't reply back, and she said, I anonymously posted something about Miss French. That's why she's kicking me out. It has nothing to do with rent. She let me go 2-3 months without rent, and I paid her on my taxes. I owed $500 or $850 in April. I was going to pay the late fee. I paid her $500 in good faith, and I have all my receipts, which I'm going to submit as well because it's in the debt card is my thing. And the only thing I owed was $485 for April. And then the next thing you know, I got an eviction. But video, when I couldn't submit it because it was a 19-minute video, but it will wow you what she says. That's the reason why I was evicted. She came in May 9th to my building. She came in while I was in there cleaning and getting everything together. She said, okay, you left this in nice condition. I appreciate it. I said, well, thank you. Then I told her, she said, well, I need you to leave the keys. I said, I can't because I have to come back and get the rest of my stuff. She said, well, I would trespass you. I said, well, I'll speak to the lawyer about that. I came back May 12th. I took pictures of everything. She said, get out of here. I'll call the police. I left and I got the pictures. I left the key right there on the counter. When she did her walkthrough, nothing was wrong. I got emails. I've been complaining since September the 9th. The tub is backed up. The toilet is backed up, the sink's backed up, the rodents, the infestation, mice is coming out my walls. I got a picture of dead mice. I had to give my furniture back to Aaron's because it was nothing but dead baby mice inside of my couches. They was eating me and my daughter's food. We was out without heat. I reported them to the LIHTC,
I don't know what the, hold on. I don't know what the LIHTC is.
Okay, that's the low income program that we're in. I reported that to them. I got reports here. They stopped, Ms. Phillips stopped the health inspector and everybody from coming in because she said she's about to get ready and evict me, and that's just retaliation. When I've been called them since October of 25th. She knew Santiago and my daughter moved in with us. She greeted us, played with my daughter. She didn't even want to think about putting him on.
Who's she?
Sorry, Miss Phillips.
Okay.
I got emails stating, hey, Miss Phillips, can I put my husband on the lease because he likes it here and he wants to move here with me? She said, sure, that's fine. 6 months go past, nothing. When I told her I lost my job and I'm gonna have to pay late fees on my rent because my father is going to help me, she said, oh no, that's fine. I trust you. That's when I was 3 months behind. I paid her everything on my tax, which $2,800 or something on my taxes.
When was that?
That was in February, I can't remember, it's in my email. It was this year.
So you were behind before February, but you got caught up in February.
Yes, sir. I paid everything, and she printed me all my receipts.
But then you got behind again in April. You got behind
$485.
Right. So you were behind in April.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
She would not take any money from me. She said, we're going to settle out in court. She wouldn't even let me put my father on the lease so he can pay the remaining of my lease so I wouldn't have to owe anything. She never responded back to that.
Did you pay May's rent?
No, because I was
You didn't pay. You were out May 9th.
Yes.
Okay.
So I owe $850 for May 9th as well as $485 for April. And I'm going to submit all the receipts I have.
Well, I'm not sure, ma'am. You're supposed to have those today, not
the system
later.
was malfunctioning, wouldn't let me upload nothing. So the clerk told me the best thing she can say, she said, is bring your tablet full of evidence. And she told me to submit your notice of claim in the system so the judge can see it in the system. And that's what I did. I apologize.
Okay. All right. So let me make sure I understand what you're saying. You're saying when you moved out, these pictures I just looked at, none of this is you?
Correct.
Okay.
Only thing that was left in there was my little mini couch and my little Goodwill table that I had in there and my little desk. When I tried to come back, I called her because they put an emergency eviction on me when I was already left. I was already gone. That's when I ended up coming back May 12th. Then she kicked me out, said she's going to get me for trespassing because I don't stay here anymore. I even filed the theft postal because she changed my mail. She was keeping my mail.
I don't want to confuse my issues. I'm only here today to determine the damage to the apartment. So you're telling me when you left that apartment on May
Twice, May 9th.
May 9th, but that's when you moved out, right? You weren't sleeping there anymore after May 9th.
Correct, yes, sir.
All right, and when were these photos taken? While they were out, when they were out, not while they were there, but when they were out. What was the date?
Those were taken on May 13th, the day after we left court for the emergency possession.
May 13th. Because you said you're out May 9th, and May 12th you go back to finish cleaning.
Yes,
and then there. And
Miss Phillips.
Miss Phillips was there, and she said, just be gone.
She told me to leave the keys and get out. She's going to call the police because I'm trespassing because I'm already evicted out the apartment. My father was downstairs.
Okay. All right. Okay. Were you there on May 12th? Were you there on May 12th? Miss Phillips is you. That's what I thought. Okay. So you weren't there on May 12th. You had no conversation with her on May 12th. Okay. All right. So I have to decide. All right. What else do you want to tell me?
If this is all retaliation, Your Honor, It all has to do with Miss French. Ever since she came there, it's been total chaos. Everything that, it has nothing to do with payments. This has nothing to do with the apartment being dirty because she was in there twice the same time I was. Never went back after she was in there. She took the keys and everything. When the judge told me to get my things out, the next few days I went there. I called her. She didn't answer. I tried going to the front door and the back door. She would not answer. So I could not get none of my belongings that I needed for my new home.
Okay.
Nothing. This was all retaliation. She never gave us a notice of anything. There's no such thing. They never do a 48-hour notice. Never. They always
You're
come
talking
in
about for the inspections.
Correct. My motion ticks off every time somebody's in my home. Every time. Her and the maintenance man before he went to jail was in my home. Those both times I was there inspecting everything. That's when I took photos while they were there. I took my photos to make sure because I knew they were going to pull this stunt. When I walked out, her and some other new maintenance guy they hired was already still in my apartment when I left. And then I put a motion in or a notice to let them know I've been there. They would not let me in. I spoke to legal aid to see what can I do. She would not answer my calls or my emails. All my emails has proof of the rodents. I've been 2 months without heat with me and my daughter. She gave me a space heater. Would not fix the heat. The stove.
Why did they tell you the heat wasn't working?
The picture that I took out, the filters were dirt black. Dirt black, and I think I uploaded that.
Hang on, Santiago, I'll give you a chance. All right, the stuff you're talking, I've got like 41 pages of, it says evidentiary screenshots package.
And that's just the half of it.
I understand, but this is what you're talking about,
Yes,
this stuff
sir,
right
that's
here.
just that.
A lot of this is like text messages and stuff.
Yes, through email. I keep all my.
Was that the mouse you were talking about?
Mouses we've been killing since we've been in there. They eat our food. They was in our furniture. They were coming out the walls, open entry ceilings. The wiring, when we moved in, they were supposed to then fix the wiring. The wiring sparking fire, sparking everything. So they told me, just stay away from that. Somebody's going to fix that. It took 3-4 months for a maintenance man to even come and look at something. And then they got a man to come in, not to do the inspection, but to, what's what they did? Do a consultation.
Okay.
All this is retaliation, sir. This has everything to do with Miss French. This is personal bias. She would not let me pay rent. Everything was going up fine until Miss French came along. Never been in no trouble, never violated anything. They always came in my house and left. Only thing they never inspected, the only thing they did was spray the kitchen and left. I even told her, can you spray the rest of the house because of the rodents? The mice ate up through my daughter's bed. She came in my apartment and said, yeah, I see the walls, the mice has chewed up everything. They chewed up. She was there when she seen the gushes of blood in my Aaron's couch. And she was like, oh my Lord, I do apologize. Only thing she gave me was a rent credit was $126. And that was in January.
Okay. So I guess, can you explain why the apartment looked so poorly? What happened?
Well, I could take anything I was trying to take at the moment. The door was already broke, and I have pictures of that.
Well, how did it break?
It had a crack. When we moved in, it had a crack going up like this, like a rainbow. It was split. Mm-hmm. So she kept saying, oh, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. I said, well, can I buy the door and then Dylan can put it on and I can take it out my rent? No, that's not your responsibility, ours. When it took about 3, 4, 5 months, I kept opening it. The whole half of the door split and fell on my husband's lap while he was sitting there on the toilet.
Do you have any documents showing that?
Yes, all in the emails.
The ones you've already submitted?
Yes, ever since October. And she said, well, just put it up somewhere. I have Dylan fix it. I put it up there by the door. They come in my house every 2 weeks, even when I'm not there, because they never come in when I'm there. My motion always tell me when they're there. And they just walk past my door and won't even fix it. So I stopped complaining about it. They were supposed to then fix my socket wire, but they never fixed it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to re-sign my lease. I'm just going to pay everything up and then just go.
The socket wire, is that what you're talking about, where it was cracked? Did you or anybody in your household mess with the ground on it?
Oh, no, sir. Not get electrocuted. No, sir.
Okay. All right.
And they knew this, and I emailed them every single day, and she was getting tired of me. I even had to start going to the office. She's never in the office. She's always in her house. So she had to tell me, okay, I'm coming out my house and going to the office because she stay there. And then I have to deal with her snooping by my door, listening, and she didn't know it was a peephole by my stove. I looked right at her with her head, her ears like that. So I came out my door. Cornita, your lease is downstairs for Santiago to sign. I said, nobody's snooping by my door. Well, what are you trying to listen to and hear? You always do this. Well, we're just trying. We heard some people loud, and we're just trying to figure out who it is. She didn't know. I was right there watching her about 5-10 minutes, standing by my door trying to listen each ear. So we never got peace. It was always chaos. And she never fixed nothing. Lord, behold my right hand of Yeshua and Yahweh. Your Honor, she never fixed nothing in that house. And I told my husband, the best thing we can do is finish paying this and leave until Miss Gerald French got here. And everything in this video that I tried to upload, she said it wasn't even about rent. She's only evicted me because of the anonymous Facebook post on Facebook about Miss French. And I told her, well, why did you come to me if it was a problem about the door or whatever? She said, I didn't come in your house. She said the owner came in your house and told me to evict you because of the door. And then when she heard, I called 19 minutes of her conversation. She said, oh, you recorded me? You recorded me? And then we had court. And then they pushed back court until August. I tried to keep it at the same time. They pushed it back or whatever. I mean, this is just retaliation all the way.
Okay. All right. Santiago, what do you want to tell me?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for the chance to speak. First and foremost, I was, this all came about as a result of the domestic. Insofar as, my wife indicated before, we in good faith had promised to pay rent before, and we went 3-4 months without paying rent, and we caught up with it when we received the monies for income tax. The month in question, April, we paid $500 up front, Your Honor. We was only owed the $450 that was left remaining on the rent. We ended up getting into a domestic dispute, and I ended up getting incarcerated in the Shelby County Jail. She used my incarceration and told my wife that she felt intimidated, and then she tried to convince my wife to sign a piece of paper, seeing as they could not legally evict me, or trespass me because I was a resident there, lived there 8 months, got mail coming there, things of that nature. So when my wife refused to sign the paperwork, that's when they went ahead with this eviction and all that. I never once signed any paperwork. I'm not on any lease. I'm not on any agreement.
When did you get out of jail?
I got out of jail June the 26th.
When did you get arrested?
April 21st.
So
21st.
do you have any knowledge of the damage that I saw in those photographs?
And what I do know is the only thing that was damaged when I was locked up was the door, which fell on me when I was using the bathroom. When we moved in, the door was literally peeling.
Okay.
And we asked them for months to fix the door. When they come in, do they bi-weekly inspections, we pointed it out to them many times. Insofar as the damage to the electrical sockets, as well as the cosmetic stuff in the house. The heat was not working. Not only was the filters dirty, it was a duct work blocked, which the maintenance had to go in there and remove half of the duct out of the thing. So we went 2 months without heat, which my wife said, and she gave her a space heater. That was the solution.
Okay.
So insofar as the damages, I'm not aware of anything. Like I said, I wasn't there. I was incarcerated.
Okay.
But when I went to jail, everything was in working order and in great condition.
Hang on. I'll give you a chance again.
And my wife did take pictures and whatnot, and which she uploaded when she moved out.
So did you cause any of the damages that I saw depicted in this photo?
No, sir.
All right. He says he's not on the lease. Is that
I
accurate?
believe that is correct, Your Honor. It was in early April. They were looking to have people added to the lease,
All right.
but I don't know that ever got finalized. So I think he was named mostly on the eviction because he was staying there,
Okay.
but I do not believe he's on the lease.
Okay. Very good. What else did you want to tell me, ma'am?
I just have last thing to say, Your Honor. The reason, besides Miss French, the reason why they evicted me because they didn't want him back there, so they went and added me on the lease. I wasn't initially evicted or going through an eviction.
What do you mean they added you on the lease? You had to be on the lease.
No, I'm sorry. They added me to the eviction. I received. She never spoke to me about anything. I just received it through my email address that they added me. So they initially tried to evict him out. But since they couldn't do that without the leaseholder, then they had to wait and add me as well. This is how this all came about. It was never about no money because we already situated that out. It was never about no door because they supposed to been fixed that 6 months ago and I was in there for 8 months. It's never been about, lease violations, no nothing.
Okay, I mean, that's accurate. I see on 422, the notice of claim was only against Santiago, and then on April 27th, they added you. So that's accurate. Okay. All right. Anything else, Eric?
Your Honor, we do have some testing of the HVAC unit in January 24, 26 that was done by the maintenance that shows temperatures and things.
Who is currently incarcerated for methamphetamines.
Well, I understand, but okay.
He never had it.
But you're saying it was out when? January, February, March? Is that what you're saying it was out?
We got there, it was out in November. So November, December, early January is when she gave me the space heater. It was still not working. It was blowing out lukewarm. And the ceilings are super high. So we went without heat until the spring came. And I left that space heater right in there. That's all we were using. We had to stay in one room just to heat up. And my daughter was so cold, we had to go to family until it got a little bit warm outside to warm the inside up. And it was all in the email, sir.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I will leave the record open through the end of the week. If you want to submit photos, you need to submit them, but they need to be printed.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I'm not taking electronic copies of it. You said you have a video. What is this video?
This is a video of her telling the truth, why the real reason why she evicted me
Well,
and why.
I probably won't consider it because you're already out. So this is only about damages, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're out. So I'm not
And
evicting
then
you.
that video also explained that there was no damages. That's the only reason why they wanted me out. That's why she didn't want me to play this video.
All right. It's got to be submitted on a flash drive. And I'm going to reset it so you got a chance to watch it. I'm not going to watch it without you being here. So I hate to be doing it, but she's telling me she had some kind of technical problems. I'm not going to use it against her for that. I'm taking her word for that. And I need as much evidence as I can because I've got two. So either one of somebody's, I don't know what's going on here. I got to figure that out because your testimony is you left the apartment. None of this damage occurred except for the door and you have an excuse for the door. You're saying that it appears they're the ones that did it. So I've got this small time frame between the time they left and the time that you guys inspected it that either they did it or somebody did it because I don't think you guys did this yourselves. So, somebody did all this. So, and I don't know. So I'm going to leave the record open. I'm going to reset this very shortly. I don't know. What are we doing next?
So, yeah, second, first,
Yeah, let's do the 17th.
so that's,
Next Monday. Yeah.
she just bring all her stuff in.
Well, yeah, you can. I want you to share the video and the photographs ahead of time with Eric. Okay. So he's entitled to see those with Mr. Glasgow. So yeah. So
It's on.
yeah. So you share that ahead of time with him. Okay.
I'll get that done today.
All right. And then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. Thank you.
On June 17th, and what time is her?
Not June.
I'm July.
No, not July. Yeah. At same time, 1:30. Yeah.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. Very good. Thank you, folks. Okay. Thank you. Yep. All right. Yeah. You can come up real quick. Yeah. Come up. That's fine. Who do you have?
All legal properties.
Okay. Versus Alexander Kraus. Is Mr. Kraus here?
It's not out there.
Alexander Kraus. Klaus. Sorry. Klaus.
Klaus.
Yeah.
Klaus.
You had a little bit of a German accent on that
I
last one.
did it.
Yeah.
My mother's side, it came out.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I went sauerkraut and
Yeah.
sausages.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
I'm like, let's go to a German restaurant. Eat some German in me.
Yeah. 73 DO2 2606 EV 132. Alexander Klaus does not appear. It looks like we had good service to begin with, so it's his choice, I guess. So All right, he has not updated his address, but that's on him. All right, raise your right hand, sir. You affirm or to paint the penalties of perjury. Testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, all right. Counsel, state your name for the record, please.
Catherine Starks.
Okay, all right. Your name, sir? Wood? Okay, common spelling, W-O-O-D. Right. All right, proceed.
Mr. Wood, are you familiar with the property at 255 North Pennsylvania Street, number 2? How are you familiar with that? And what is your position with the legal properties? Member. And the testimony you're about to give today, is this all from your own personal knowledge? Correct. And I'm going to begin by showing you what is the 45-day letter, which we'll mark as exhibit 1. Is that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
1. Are you familiar with that?
Correct.
Was that sent to Mr. Klaus? Yes. And it's dated July 30th. Was it sent on July 30th?
That's what it says, yes.
Okay. And it was sent to the property address. He was already out by then. And this was the only address you had to have. And it did not come back.
Okay. Show admittance exhibit 1.
And then I'm going to show you an account statement. This is the account statement for Mr. Klaus's account with your business. And is it true and accurate through June 16th of 2026? And then today, in that showing a balance of $5,580. And we're actually going to ask for a bit more than that on the rental. And then is that because it didn't get out until sometime in June and July?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I have
Show admitted.
I have your residential lease. Is that the lease with Mr. Klaus that was in place? Yes. And he was this lease began in October 2025. And it was due to end on August 31st, 2026. Is that correct?
Thank you.
And finally, I'm going to show you a pile of photos. Did you take these photos?
Video.
So these are screenshots of the video. And we'll mark those as exhibit 4, please.
Okay.
Go over those.
Okay.
So today you will be asking for damages, and on the 45-day letters we have unpaid rent of $7,265. So that's through the time that we evacuated in July, and then the time that it bring the property up. Correct.
How long did that take?
It's taken about a month.
So what would I guess what's taking so long? Yeah, I mean, so it's like labor dump fees. That's down in the day.
Technically, we got verification. It's only been a month, so that he's been out. So we got verification in July that he was out.
Okay.
So it's this all came very quick.
So you're finishing it up.
Right. We should be ready.
And then you have labor and dump fees of $750. Are those the actual fees that were paid? And you're asking for new carpeting in bedrooms 3 and 4. This is a 4-bedroom unit.
How old was the carpeting that was in there?
It was. It's like 18 months. We purchased the property.
So you don't know when it was there before that.
No, we did.
You put brand new in when you purchased it in 25,
Correct.
all throughout the house. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
And that apartment breaks down.
Yeah, and his apartment had all new carpeting in 2025. Okay.
And you're asking specifically for new carpeting in 2 of the bedrooms. Can you describe briefly why it is that?
Yeah, my understanding is that like the kids, the stuff the kids make with the glue with the. Slime. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like it was in the carpet. We weren't able to get it
Okay.
out. And it was on the ceiling in one area.
Okay.
So I know it's.
And then for the other 2 bedrooms, you just need us to clean the carpet.
You're right. So,
Asking for $200 for that. And then you have drywall and repair and paint of $1,700. And some of these pictures show some of the damage to the drywall. Is that correct? So the total amount that you're requesting came to $10,615, but there was a $1,200 security deposit. So the amount of damages that you're requesting today is $9,165. And plus attorney fees, which are allowed in the last page, section A, I believe, of the lease. And I did not bring an affidavit. I can provide one, Your Honor, if you want, but
No.
$700.
That's reasonable, I think. All right, coroner's, he's not here. I'm not his lawyer. Coroner's judgment of 9165 plus court costs. Uh-huh. Yep. We'll have an order for you shortly if you want. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and I mean, it'll be in the system too, but you can have it. Andy? Yeah, sorry.
No, you're okay.
Who do you have, Andy?
It's under Megan Clark. It's Receivables Management Partners.
Okay.
It's SC 24.
What's this under? ProSub?
No, it should be under bench trial.
Should be, yeah. Should be in-
Okay.
Stops.
All right, well, do you have evidence to present?
I have nothing.
Yeah, there was a third party defendant brought into this, Cigna Health.
Yeah, what we're trying to do, Judge, basically, they've not responded. We've had several chances. We've been trying to work this out, basically with insurance. They keep going on.
Yeah. The insurance company does?
Yeah.
And so I think they might be right. Judge, my plan was for grants that, and we would wait to take it, so my client could do that.
Okay.
So that's kind of where it's at right now.
On 6/5, I had a motion to continue bench trial by third party. Court set the hearing for June 8th. The undersigned metal settlement discussions, additional time needed to negotiate by Bernard Loberman the fourth.
Yep.
From Indianapolis. And Bernard is not here today.
No, well, all the 3 of us have been here since 1:15, 1:30.
Okay, so let me look on 6/6, notice of third party claim. Let me look at this again. Do you wish to give some evidence in support of the default judgment? I mean, you don't have an affidavit in support of it, just since she's here. Do you want to have testimony?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, raise your right hand. You affirm under pain of penalties of perjury testimony you're about to give us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right, state your name for the record. Do you go by other names?
Maggie.
Maggie? Okay, all right. Proceeding.
All right, thanks, Judge. Okay, if I call you Maggie?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Maggie, we're here due to basically an insurance issue. Is it true that, or did you have services provided to you at Major Health Partners at MHP? And did you have health insurance at the time? Right. And who was your insurance through?
It was,
Okay, Cigna Health?
Yes.
Okay. And under what name was that insurance?
so it was under Maggie Sue Clark on the second.
Okay. And when you went to MHP, did you present them with your insurance card?
Correct. Insurance.
Okay. And at the time it was current?
Yes.
Okay. And then did you keep that insurance current? Do you still have that insurance? At least at the time, was it current when you had your services provided? Okay. And services were provided to you at MHP. And then did you get a bill or something from MHP after, was your insurance even ran through MHP to see if you had coverage?
Well, they had sent.
Who's they?
Major.
Okay, all right, okay.
That the claim was denied. So I contact,
So let me, I go to MHP, so every time you go, you have to go to the little registration room. They sit down there, they ask for insurance at that point. Did they deny it at that point, or they just took your insurance and gave you the card, gave you the form to sign, said sign here, privacy, all the other stuff? Then you go to your provider provided the service, and then you later found out it was denied. Is that?
it was the ER. Yes, that's the case.
Okay,
So I had provided the
all right.
intake and then later told me that.
Like how much later? Days later, hours
No,
later?
this was days later. So the date of service was June 16th of 2023. And then they sent a letter dated August 10th of 2023.
Major hospital did.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. And how much was that for? Do you have that letter? Was that part of the claim, Andy?
$7,554.41.
Okay. All right. And why are you not covered?
Well, it was covered.
I know, but why are they saying you're not covered?
Well, I think that.
Sorry, thank you. I didn't mean to.
Had submitted, they didn't submit all the information that was on the insurance card. And so when I called Cigna, they said that Major should have had everything. So I don't know if it was a miscommunication between the two, but I was covered.
And have you spoken with Cigna at all since then?
If I can interject.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I've spoken to Mr. Loberman, well, I don't know, however many months since he's been involved in the case. I provided him all the information, and if you allow me, I can at least this is your insurance card that shows.
Okay, yeah, you're offering it.
Yeah.
Any objection to me considering it?
Okay.
Okay.
But I've sent all this information. You
do not have this coverage any longer, is that accurate? Okay. Okay, so if I would submit this as is, it's not going to be any detriment to her because these numbers are no good anymore. From a confidentiality standpoint.
I don't think so. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. I just wanted her to look at it too, just to make sure.
Okay.
But again, I've spoken with him for months, and I've sent him documentation as well as that. Some other documentation just showing, and I think there might have been a dispute. I don't know if there's a dispute between the name or not, because it's Megan Clark, Maggie Seeds Clark, or whatnot. I don't know if that was an issue, but anyway, I provided all this information to Mr. Loberman. He said he would contact his client, that being Cigna. Usually communicate with him every month via email. And he says, well, I haven't had a chance to talk to my client. Let me get a hold of him. Do you object to a continuance? And here we are a year and a half later.
And then you're involved because Major, you state your name for the record.
My name is Greg Lauer. I'm attorney for receivables management.
All right, and receivables management gets the accounts receivable from Major Hospital. Major said, Megan hasn't paid us yet. Go get her, Tiger.
And I was
right.
sure hoping Mr. Lieberman would follow through and take care of everything.
Well, all right. Well, I consider this a trial on the merits. I mean, that's not just default. I mean, she gave me evidence. I'm gonna find. I do know that usually there's a discount. That they didn't give you the discount because they billed you directly, right? Did they give you a discount on the paperwork? Do you have that bill? Yeah.
Sometimes they do.
Well, I know, but normally if you're an insurance company, you get a discount. If you're a private pay, past billing, you don't. If you waive cash in hand, they usually give you a discount too. All right. Do you have a bill to submit?
Yes, Judge. If I could check.
Yeah.
Does this look like, I'm going to show you documents front and back, labeled MHP, and on the back, does that look like a bill? And is that the bill you received from MHP with regard to the services that were provided to you?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll show
No,
council
no,
too, but I think
no,
that was the same with the
I've seen it a million
7554.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Court then finds that Cigna has been interpled as a proper party. Court finds services proper. Court finds that there was in fact coverage by Cigna Health based upon the testimony received. Court enters judgment against Cigna Health the amount of $7,554.41 plus court costs.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
It's right here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Judge,
Sorry.
With regard to the original plan, I would ask the court to continue that.
I will. It gets set, if they pay it, you can show satisfaction.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you.